Yeah, I'm just gonna
Like, and I
ignore.
isolated words, the ups and downs that are gonna happen in the story. And there are some questions that I don't even have the answer to till this very recording. So if you haven't already subscribe, and enjoy probably the most ridiculous conversation.
Is this verity? Oh, bye.
Someone types in those channels, make sure he doesn't run. Anyway, this time I promise. We're gonna figure out what's behind that mask. Give it some backstory.
No, that one was there,
all
but
this matters. This started so long ago. This was
my tractor. I didn't hear the voice, man. Hello? Verity. Dude. No, you can't. It doesn't. Yeah, but he's thinking. So you have to say verity. You put dot dot dot. Okay, I'm gonna pick you up. I don't know why you make my hand invisible. Okay. So yeah, I gotta put verity. Hold up. Verity. Yep. Wait, how does he know that? Wait, actually, how does he know that? Wait, okay. Are you able to help me? Verity. I keep forgetting you have to put verity. Oh well. I'm on this tree. What am I doing? Hey, verity. Verity. Verity, can you hear me? Okay, no, I have to talk to him. Verity. How much wood do I have? He keeps saying dot dot dot. I don't know what to. Okay. I guess we'll just play Minecraft. Okay. Did I take damage? Okay, okay. What if I just find lava and blow him in? Wait, what? trademark? What the fuck is a trademark? Okay. He's like attached to me. What is this? Hello. I should want some wood and make a house. I just kind of want to make a basic house. Like, nothing much. I'm just gonna build like, oh, tacos, what up? Okay, as I was saying, I'm just gonna build like probably a blocks. This isn't Roblox, what I'm saying. I have no idea. I actually have no idea. Okay, we actually brought Allie out of the cave. We brought her out into the spotlight. And even TBH, we had a full family at this point. Even Juicy. I don't remember this at all. Allie, I think it's just been shot. I think I might be. Pretty much everyone in this call except for Tuck. Everyone brought such a unique personality to the thing. It made the conversations and debates so interesting. Allie had insane antics. TBH, at this time, if you actually watch the videos, he was extremely shy. That was his thing. Oh, look at him now. Holy. What happened? Yeah, I'm saying. You become shy again? All the way got to my head. And laughed, best storyteller. For some reason, he always had the most insane debates. This was the thing that happened every single day for years. I was there too. Yes, hundreds of videos. At this point, my entire life has switched over to YouTube. I guess we could say we have made it onto YouTube. It was actually happening. It came to a point where I completely distanced myself from any other friends. I think we should place over here. I don't have to keep holding him. There we go. Let's just keep him right there. What? Verity. I didn't even say anything. Verity. Actually, no, my doors are gonna be right here. Yeah. Okay, then. I gotta make my craft over there.
And he just. Let's go. Ah, we don't need to read. Actually, hold on, let me put myself in the actual game. Actually, not verity. That's my winning. Oh. Hey, helmet, let's go. Don't get dirty in the street. There we go. I suggest we go do something. Cover armor, cover armor. I got the. Oh, let's go! Oh no, what is it? Okay, wait. Verity. Nope. And wait, hold on. Verity. What armor am I on? Okay, I'm gonna hit that. I don't want to give me 2 tags every single time. Yep. What was that? What is that, man? Oh, I got this. You did not even see my keyboard this entire time. Come on. Oh, no, 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 no. I missed. No, I didn't hit the top.
What I imagine is that, we would all be recording videos together there in the house. That's what I was hoping. So I was like, all right, let's set something. Let's go to Carrie. And this is the first time I saw everyone together. Carrie is in dark.
Just grab him. Just grab him. Flames, yeah.
We all get out of the car except for two people. Laugh what's going on here, Laugh?
Oh, Verity's still speaking to me, I guess. Can Verity? Hey, Verity. Verity. Verity.
We could have just waited, take 5 seconds to find a jacket or a hat, and we could have all walked together. But he insisted that I go. It didn't make sense to me at that time, and I'm like, okay, well, I mean, we're all gonna meet up at the roller coaster park. Something happened in that car. In those couple minutes,
It's mine. Hey, Verity.
what I was imagining is that, everyone
Verity, gravel. Let's tell him gravel. That critical hit was insane. Can I mine you? No? Okay. Let's keep this gravel. Boom.
Services. But while it's happening, these auditors show up and they start reporting. I'm like, man, they're like, space. This guy's just, being a jerk, but standing there in public and he's recording. There's just one interaction where you had where you said to him, why don't you just stop? And the guy yells back and he's like, I don't have to. Yeah, I know. Why don't you?
I need to start. Okay. No. See if I can go back up.
He admits he makes money with his videos when they go viral, but he also says they're educational.
If you don't know your rights, you ain't got no rights. And our rights look like Muslims. If you don't know them, that's what I know hostile situations and how to deal with law enforcement.
Cincinnati Fraternal Order of Police President Ken Kober sent a statement saying, quote, after reviewing the video, it's clear the auditor simply bit off more than he could chew. CPD officers responded, investigated, and made an arrest that was based on what the law says.
Check out some
The
windows.
First Amendment attorney says police have the right to ask for personal information if they have a reasonable suspicion you will commit a crime, but adds,
The officers received a call. Someone was casing the bank. That was the call. They responded. And when they attempted to determine if a crime was about to be committed, the frauditor became belligerent. He wouldn't answer the questions. This makes it reasonable suspicion to the police demand the ID. Let's get this straight on Friday.
Now we can use our memory to smell.
Camera rolling, rights getting asserted, intentions escalating fast. Claim? Simple. I'm exercising my First Amendment rights. Problem?
Oh, I need some glass.
And auditors don't actually understand
But while we're doing that, I think I'll make a little
Even though many
window.
auditors correctly assert broad First Amendment protections, they sometimes overstate the reach of those protections. They present them as like absolute
Like,
rights
I
without
need
acknowledging the important
probably
legal
mix
limits. First Amendment protects you, but it doesn't
then
protect
I'm
you for any reason.
gonna get all the other glass. Actually, no, I'll kind
Yes,
of
you can speak to public
precise.
Yes, you can record, but the government can post content neutral, time, place, and manner restrictions as long as they're narrowly tailored to serve a significant governmental interest and leave open alternative channels of communication. War versus Rock Against Racism established this clearly.
I'm
New York City
fixing
controlled
more.
the noise level of a performance room, and the Supreme Court upheld it. You know, we've been saying on this channel that local government can limit or prohibit both access and movement inside their buildings. But all frauditors claim that under the First Amendment, they can film anywhere,
Alright,
in any public building.
so we'll just give that a second. Hey, Betty. Hey, Betty. Hey, Betty. Hey, Betty. Right on.
New York City controlled the noise level of a performance room, and the Supreme Court upheld. Why? Because reasonable restrictions are lawful even in traditional public forums. Interpreting public forums as a blanket exception from law regulation, that overstates the exact standard. Some auditors claim
Right amount of glass.
Guess what? That's wrong. In Heibel versus the 6th Judicial District Court of Nevada, the Supreme Court upheld stop and identify statutes in states like Alabama, Arkansas, Florida, and Kansas, and many others. If you're stopped on reasonable suspicion, you must provide your name. So Moses here is a prime example of frauditors who know nothing about the First Amendment.
There we go.
Know your rights.
Let's sort of find some sheets and make a bed. No, please.
Others sometimes assert this is a public building. I can film anywhere. Well, not all public field spaces are treated the same under the law. Some auditors claim, guess what? That's wrong. In Heibel versus the 6th Judicial District Court of Nevada, the Supreme Court upheld stop and identify statutes in states like Alabama, Arkansas. You get the picture. I don't want to be repetitive, but a city hall in Paducah, Kentucky.
I hope Verity can make noises or something. Verity,
Says so. The Supreme Court
can
says so.
you make
So the next time we hear it, I can film here because the First Amendment trumps policies and regulations. They're wrong.
door?
And that's my take. Charlie Valley Show is produced right outside the gates of Marine Corps Base
Have I
Camp
noticed that?
in beautiful North Carolina. Please like, share, and encourage your friends to subscribe. Semper
I
Fi.
think he literally just can't speak right now. But if he was able to, I think he would be able to make the noise. Right now, I think he can only do like this and like answer questions. Verity. Where is the nearest iron?
Get the apple out of his mouth.
Bang, bang, bang. Speak.
Before I went to America for the first time, I met Sexual One, and it starts at a party. A party? Oh, a party.
Fine.
Yeah.
Give me a second. Hold
I'm at
on.
this party.
Nothing close.
With my
There's more
friends.
iron
I'm
down
looking
there,
for
though.
nice, and I'm
Nothing
all
close. There's
found
more.
out. I mean, I'm looking more fly than I do right now, and I've got my suit on. It gets to a point where I think to myself, you know what? I've had
What's
enough
that other
fun.
Verity gonna do?
So I decided that it was
Oh, what I
suicide
better left
again.
behind.
I head outside. I try to get a taxi. Yeah, well, I guess I'll have to start walking home. It was like a 30-minute walk to get home. I'd done it countless times before. So into the night I went. I was walking home for like 5 minutes.
Oh, and I have a heart. And I have a heart.
Welcome back to the channel, my friends.
Little
We
bit
are
of
going
heart.
back to Cole, who's a sovereign citizen who's an absolute lunatic who loses his ever-living mind in court. And then the judge just says, next time, you're going to come in first.
Right, and then I think I see Ms. Deer, I think it's Mr. Grimes that's with us right now. I think he's the Tracy Eugene. Tracy Eugene, are you Mr. Grimes? Okay, so we got Mr. Grimes here. This is 25N2303.
Mind if we call you the grammar?
We've got Mr. Grimes present with counsel, Ms. Deer. We've got, this is Ms. Walsh with the prosecution. We're scheduled here today for entry of plea. Ms. Deer.
Yes, Judge, I just have not been able to connect with Mr. Grimes, and he's working elsewhere in construction right now, but I would be fine setting for trial.
Okay, so we're going to go ahead and schedule our trial. Mr. Grimes, I can't hear you. Are we on speaker or something? Talk to us on the actual phone, because we can't understand you.
Right. I just want to see where I spawn. Okay, I spawned near base.
Mr. Grimes, let me unmute you. Can you hear us now, Mr. Grimes? Okay, we still don't have a very good connection, so speak slower and louder if you want us to be able to hear you. Yeah, now I can hear you way better. Thank you.
Okay, can you hear me?
Yes, we can.
Okay.
Right.
Last time I was able to finally speak to her, I told her what I needed before I could proceed forward. And she acted like that was an issue. And I need certain documents before I can proceed forward, so that when I know that my due process is being upheld. Under the Constitution of every state and even the federal, I require a true false of the criminal action being brought against me. I need to verify criminal complaint, and I need brief description of facts.
Well, guys, I'm just going to let you know that I don't like the way I currently have this set up, because it's super hard to even see what I'm trying to record with this tape. But as I've been trying to get you guys to, show you guys how to sensibly and responsibly source YouTube videos, I got this from Law Talk with Mike. This is his almost 50-minute stream. This is the first 8 minutes of that stream because, again, there's 4 sovereign citizens in this video. But that's where I got this from. Also, talking about the criminal complaint.
Okay, what am I mining? This one.
It's called discovery. It's called the report that the officer wrote, the ticket she received, the arrest, yada yada yada. That all proves but the fact that you're here on yelling at the sky because you're not getting away, it just makes you kind of seem like, let's just say you're a special person.
I thought I was supposed to put those away.
Yeah, and I discussed that earlier, Mr. Grimes, in your pro se.
Not provide me the nature and cause of the accusation being brought against me. It did not provide me due process.
Well, we talked about that on November 19th of 2025. So today,
Without a hearing and denied me due process.
we had a hearing. We talked about it in court.
Wait, what?
You have done the prosecutor's job. You have shown fights.
Wait.
I'm done with that, so I'm going to argue for
So I
myself.
just.
You denied
I just turned on my recording.
She has not provided me with a
What did you say?
representation which I required before I came to the court. I explained that to her. She still has not done anything. She could have easily provided me that document, and she could have easily fought for me.
40.
She has not. She has shown that
So
she's
which one would
perfectly
be
fine.
40?
She will be
Is
have
this one
appeared
40?
in the court as an
Okay, no,
officer
this
of the
one's
court.
40.
Therefore, she has not provided me any form of representation.
So how we talk about this?
Nah, if this is actually real, I'd be
Bill of
surprised.
Particulars. So I know what Bill of Particulars is, and I also know that most states
What?
kind of abolish the rule of particulars.
It was actually on it right here.
Just normal discovery rules. Sorry, it's getting super bright all of a sudden.
What?
Yeah. The fact that this guy
Why?
is mad
What the freak?
while he had representation, the court wasn't letting him
Wait, I thought he was playing.
put in
What?
knowingly nonsensical.
I thought Brody was playing games with me.
Oh, she's not fighting for me. Well, if you want to do X, Y, Z sovereign citizen bullshit, your attorney's probably gonna say, let's put a pin in that idea and actually go with something that may actually help you out. Instead of just piss off the court because it needs
So he can tell me where I
maybe that's why she wasn't fighting for it.
I feel like
But she
I'm
definitely
cheating
wasn't working for
the
the prosecution
game.
of the court. She was working for you. But you're a sovereign citizen, so your head's so far up your ass, you just don't know the difference. Maybe you should let the people whose job it is to help you, maybe you should let them help you instead of just throwing out nonsense with sovereign citizen talking points.
That is now the process according to the federal constitution and state constitution, which is a requirement. I have been cracked on.
I just got 23.
Okay, I threw you noted here today. You gotta handle a couple things based on what you just brought up. So, first of all, the court is entering a not guilty plea on behalf of Mr. Grimes, and they're gonna step
So
this
the
case for
federal
charge.
judge speaking on my behalf.
I am entering a not guilty plea on your behalf, sir. The court is authorized to do that.
Thank you very much.
I'm gonna see how much.
Okay, well, I'm not denying the due process of setting that.
There's iron 13 blocks away. What? So, one. Wait, let me check them out.
This sign looks great.
And this power team is
Okay, that's
awesome.
it.
Right there. Remember,
What you
I used to do some construction in
46,
college.
38.
Guys call me the impact driver. Hey.
With hyper-diabetes, things can change so fast. After switching to
This
the
one's
first
like mine is
CGM,
46,
track
38.
diabetes felt a lot more manageable.
You
I
just
really
don't need
appreciate
to
having a CGM that's reliable for the full 15 days. Having minute-to-minute readings that are
Runs at
accurate
0K.
is really important when you're dosing with insulin. I love how much I can trust the Freestyle Libre 3 CGM, and I'm always encouraging people to try it.
No, where's the last
Try a
number?
Libre 3 Plus sensors for free.
59. It's this way.
Okay.
Simply lacking the ability to understand the nature and the cause of the accusation
If I might,
with regard to the elements of the personal
I don't even need
jurisdiction
them on the
and
block. It's
the
right there.
action.
Yo, so Verity can just tell me wherever iron is, and I can find it.
You have heard it on the record, and I'm going
Wait,
to return.
that means you can do this with diamonds too. Oh, I'm gonna be so good, bro.
If you want to go say there's a couple.
I have 9 iron.
If you want to proceed without an attorney, there's a couple things that we have to talk about, okay? So, correct, exactly. That's what we're gonna do right now.
It's a
And so
word.
it's a way of doing it. And so let's talk about it right now. Do you understand that you have the right to be represented by counsel throughout these proceedings?
I do. If I had counsel, I represent.
Very.
Do you understand that you cannot afford to do that or provide it to you free of charge, just like we have in this case of these two?
You put dot dot
I
dot
do
short.
not understand. Are we speaking in common English or
Let's
legally?
find some more.
Just common English. It's pretty simple. If you understand that you can't afford an attorney, what will be provided to you?
Oh no, magic creeper. I don't wanna go.
Well, we know what understand means. I don't understand what you're
Do
saying.
you understand that if you can't afford an attorney, what will be appointed to represent you?
Well, you provide me with an attorney, a esquire.
Let's
who
go.
does the job.
So are you asking to have different counsel, or are you asking to represent yourself? I'm trying
Hey,
to
this
figure out
time
your
I actually
request
have
yourself.
gold.
Why would I sent another piece of counsel on behalf of the court when their duty is to the as an officer of the court to the court, not represent the client.
So are you asking him to receive
I got a piece of counsel for you right here.
per se and not a different attorney?
I'm proceeding sui juris. Sure am.
Okay, so pro se. Okay. Do you understand that I will appoint counsel if you want an attorney to represent you?
I'm just gonna ask.
Comprehend that?
Do you understand that you have the right to confront the witnesses against you and to cross-examine them?
I comprehend that.
No.
Do you understand that you have the right to have witnesses you choose
I've heard-
compelled to appear and testify on your behalf by issuing subpoenas to the court?
I comprehend that.
Do you understand that you have the right to remain silent and that anything you say can and may be used against you in court?
I do comprehend it will be used against me before the law.
Okay, let me
And
put my
here's, in my
response.
opinion, the worst part about any of these competency type things that the court does. He sounds rather competent
Wait, 7
while he's saying, "Oh, I comprehend. Oh, I comprehend. Oh, I comprehend."
Crazy.
But it's like you're intentionally. Sorry, I'm trying to do 12 things at once. My headphones are all caught up right here. Okay, there we go.
Wait,
Yeah, I comprehend. But you're neglecting everything he said before you started this, where he was not knowing what the fuck was going on and being your normal legendary citizen. So obviously they're going to say, well, he seemed confident, all while, for the first 8 minutes of the video, not sounding confident whatsoever.
Do you understand that the charge against you in this case is reckless endangerment? That's a class 2 misdemeanor. It's punishable by up to 120 days in jail and up to a $750 fine.
I do not comprehend it. You have not, prosecution has not properly alleged them.
Well, they haven't proven anything yet. That's if you're convicted of the charge. So
Bring
I'm
you
just
again.
asking if
I
you
need to find
understand
the
the
dots.
possibilities
If
if
they
you're
got an
convicted.
accusation, they haven't provided a brief description of facts to provide me an action and a victim.
Mr. Grimes, I'm not asking that question right now. I'm asking if you understand that if you are convicted
I do
of this offense,
comprehend, but
it's
you're not
punishable.
proceed forward with any of these questions without that.
Okay. Mr. Grimes, we're not going to get anywhere if you won't answer my questions and actually.
I can't continue to answer your questions until my due process has been properly provided.
What I'm going to do is I'm going to set this over to.
Because let's just keep going down until he
on behalf
says
of Mr. Grimes here today because he has too many questions. And so the court is going to set this over to Monday, July the 6th at 9 o'clock a.m. in person. Mr. Grimes, you're going to be required to be here in person at our next court date. We're going to sort out the issues that we've been talking about here today. So we'll see you back on July 6th at 9 o'clock a.m. in person.
Alright, that's the end of the video. That was just a little fun one. I caught Mike talking about it, and I'm like, oh, this is interesting. I don't know. Again, I was doing all this stuff, so I was watching it on the TV.
8 blocks away.
It seemed fun.
Wait, what?
I love it how they moved it in person, July 6th, 9 a.m. In person.
Once.
Because the moment, maybe I'm just more of a dick than most people. The moment he tries to play
so I have to go
any of this nonsense, contempt. See you in 30 days. Not see you when you say sorry or see you tomorrow. Not see you in 30 days. Hopefully you'll comprehended more shit by the time you do it. Your soft assistant jailhouse attorney will I was gonna say something wildly inappropriate. Hopefully you beat success. But that's it. I wish sovereign citizens just nothing but the worst. Like it's getting to the point where it's just like
that would be this.
You're so dumb. I feel bad for you.
And let's go. We got iron.
I'm disappointed. Not mad. I'm just disappointed.
The Labrador Retriever and the Golden Retriever look similar, but eat and process energy differently. That's why royal.
Some serious science. That's perfect. To tackle the myth of the man who fell to earth.
Grant, take it away.
Strike a seesaw and launch a legend.
Why does text get dark?
Who are the Mythbusters?
Savage. He doesn't
need a little extra lubrication. Victoria had more than 30 years of special effects experience. I'll take a potato out from the wall. Joining them, Tori Malachi, Grant Imahara,
Let's go, come on. We're gonna be rich.
and Karen Body. They don't just tell the myths, they put them to the
I keep trying to say it's verity.
little old for dolls, aren't we?
This is not a doll. This is a demonstration model for the next story.
Verity.
Okay, some more.
I'm a skydiver, right? And I'm all in. Playground and a seesaw. I hit the seesaw and catch that poor little girl up to the top of the 7-story building, where amazingly she lands safe.
Wow. Sounds almost too good to be true.
I thought the same.
Improbable, yes, but impossible? Parachutes do sometimes fail to open. If he's jumping over a town or city, it's feasible he could drop over a playground. Common sense and basic physics tells us that if he hits the seesaw, that lonely little girl is going somewhere. But 7 stories high, and she lives? Well, don't knock it till you try it.
Jerry, I don't know about you, but I feel like we could just go for this one.
Sure, we can go right outside. All we need is a regulation seesaw.
And correctly rated little girl.
And skydive.
Terrific. Let's do it.
Hey, he's not making that
When I was
face
a kid, seesaws were
anymore.
long wooden planks, and that's what we started looking for, but it turns out no one makes those anymore. Now seesaws are made out of steel, and there are as many designs as there seem to be playgrounds. So we have chosen a mid-brain, middle-of-the-road, simple
Oh, there it is.
seesaw, and that's what I'm about to go with.
For Adam, building a 2-kid plaything is a one-man job. Inside 30 minutes, he welds a simple pivot from 2-inch pipes and a couple of elbow joints.
That
That just sounds
music. Let me ask.
Now I just got to attach one to the other.
So far, so good. But then Adam finds a fatal flaw in the foundations.
There's no kid that wants to go that high.
After a quick nip tuck, we've got a working seesaw. A simple device that just might flip an unsuspecting 6-year-old 7 stories high.
Much better.
But here's the problem. To hit terminal velocity, the unlucky skydiver will have to
Thank you.
So we can then drop from a much lower height and get a more or less guaranteed hit. And the impact force should be exactly the same.
That's the theory, and they can't wait to put it into practice. So they picked a drop zone that's real close to home.
It's right behind the front.
That's just getting all the down for playing. It's a stunt that will scare the neighbors. Given the massive forces at play, only a lunatic would choose this moment to try a new technology.
This holds up to 10,000 pounds, and then being the mechanism by which we drop our weight on the seesaw. And normally we use it in a pull-on-a-wire mode. Now it's got an automatic cylinder release switch. We connect the battery from our viewing site, and I say, connect the battery.
Okay.
It's
I'm
gonna drop
just
weight
doing
right
this in
on
a
the seesaw.
video.
Now for the checklist.
The only reason I knew Verity was a thing is because I saw it in a video. So let me ask, Verity, is there something coming
Yes, back to seesaw.
we do? Should I ask?
All we need now is a full-scale victim, and this one is all.
Okay, he won't tell me.
Almost. So shall we name her Ariel? Nice call, Jimmy, but it's best not to get too attached.
You won't tell me, won't you?
Our little girl over here is just.
Wait, what did I say? Verity. No.
Now, in physics and feet should exactly match the skydiver's free fall impact force of 85,000.
Verity.
The foot-pound is a
The
standard gravitational
sound
measure,
of
which the energy
a
expended by a force of 1 pound
vibration.
acting through a distance of 1 foot.
It's good to me.
All right, let's go up. The numbers look good on paper, but let's see how it all pans out on the pavement.
So I'm gonna pull the safety ring. You know what? I don't want to be anywhere on this level. Drop this thing. I was thinking we should be up over there. I was thinking the same thing.
So with the elements in place, Adam and Jamie head for the high ground.
Right now, I describe the situation as mayhem.
I'm putting down is not doing that snap. And sometimes even when it's in my inventory,
All right, here we go.
it doesn't
Skydivers
do it.
seesaw ahead. 3,
Okay, what if I would... What if I keep...
It's just kind of like
Yeah.
The bench is bucked, but the full extent of this disaster is best assessed from ground level.
Oh, she can speak. If you could actually speak, I'd vote for this one. Ready. What? Capital of friends. He actually has no...
Which is like flat, as flat as it could be.
Very.
They not only pressed it right at the
Ready.
but it also pressed it right
Now.
at the end here. So, you know, that's a heck of a lot of force.
A lot more to consider. We're going to have to remake this thing.
Yeah, even if this was a solid bar of steel.
Ready. What's the capital of friends? Okay, he doesn't answer. That's what bothers me. Yeah, I need wool. I don't know how to craft it though.
Little aerial launched at
How do you craft wool?
23 miles per hour, and then
Can I craft wool?
20 feet high. That's barely way short of the mythical 7.
Now you gotta really give me a second.
Under all the substitutions, this test was almost more likely to be an indication than an indictment.
I can't help but feel this nagging feeling in my head that there's a big difference between 1,000 pounds of water in steel cans and a soft 100 and some odd pound skydiver falling eternal chaos. We've got a lot of rethinking to do to really call this work.
This thing right here is already buckled, and so all of that energy has been wasted. Now we need to figure out if we're going to make this work, how to get all of that energy over there to come over here to the little girl without wasting itself on breaking things in the process.
In short, the fact that a home-built seesaw cracked under the weight of 3 sharp-edged barrels doesn't prove or disprove the myth. And with the help of Tori, Grant, and Carrie, things will get better. The common playground seesaw is about as safe or as dangerous as you want to imagine. But could it really toss a girl on top of a 7-story building? Well, flip an elephant, right?
Okay.
There's lots to do.
Yeah,
Verity, I think it's time to go get some more iron. Okay.
Reinforcements should be arriving.
What do you need?
Okay, you know the seesaw we're working on? Yeah. We need a way first to calculate terminal velocity of our skydivers. Specifically in the mid state that he's wearing a camera suit. That's a specific kind of skydiving suit. We need to know how fast it's. Okay, cool. What else?
Well, we need to have a delivery system for the skydiver. Put him on target at terminal velocity.
Giant crane? We'll figure it out.
Verity, there's...
Great.
Mine's...
Always have to be the hero.
Why is it all so
On the very
low?
next misty morning, the team arrives at Skydance Skydive to see just how slowly a man can fall in a camera suit.
It matters soon.
Grant's our designated diver, and Nick Armstrong's here to point him in the right direction. Now,
So this is the camera. Yes, it is. Tell us a little bit about it. Sure. It's different from
this
most
is
of our skydiving
fun.
suits in that it's built specifically for videographers.
The key design difference is a wing-like flap
Right, I
from the
gotta go
elbows
after
to the
that.
hips that should give added air resistance.
So you can get a lot slower with one of these suits on. Absolutely.
Grant's not licensed to go solo, so he's doing a tandem jump. Nick's wearing the camera stick and a fancy Alti-Tracker wrist computer to log the details of his descent.
Nick and Grant are both going to go up. They're both going to jump at the same time. When Grant gives Nick the signal, he's going to spread out as far as possible to see if he can slow down his descent.
And when he gets off the plane, I'm going to take that, download it to the computer, while Grant can tell us all the speeds.
Okay, so
Now, after Nick
49
is done
basically
spreading the
3.
position, then he's going to
So
try
we
to
go
flap.
this way.
Is flapping your wings going to make you slow down more?
Hey, more.
Take your mind off the fact you're falling without a parachute.
Wait, that led me to a cave.
For a veteran skydiver, flapping your wings sounds a touch undignified, but it's worth a shot. Grant's just happy to be here.
This is one of those great opportunities on this show to do something that's reasonably dangerous, but in relative safety. I'm very excited to try this out again in a second skydive. Things are great.
So do we, buddy. When the plane hits 2 miles high, the passengers push off. Once the guys get situated, Nick initiates part 1 of the test, spreading those tiny wings. The result is just as predicted. Relative to Grant, he does seem to reduce his speed. A few seconds later, Nick tries flapping like a giant pelican to see if that slows him down.
I forgot to ask, where's the nearest?
And our eye in the sky has a fair idea of what worked and what didn't.
Verity? There's
Just like that. So when he reset,
A.
Verity.
Verity.
Yeah, I saw him come back down, they started
Verity, where's the village? You're not gonna tell me? Bro, tell me. I'm about to actually make it in there. Let's go.
Although you don't know how to look aggressive and you'll get
Hello?
around the clock, protection.
I'm just hiding.
Bachelor's program at Walden University taught
Hi,
me the
Verity.
skills I need
Alright,
and
so
supported me even after I graduated.
hello.
So I could be back
What?
where I always wanted to be.
Your career is our job. Walden University set a course for Gene. So you can turn your girlfriend's hangry puppy into the biggest thing on earth.
Verity.
Food. Tell her first.
Verity, what? Did I start making a rig? I'm still making a rig. Hey. So that's kinda creepy.
To confirm Grant's account, Carrie downloads the
Nothing
data from
should be
Nick's
coming in 3 days.
Grant couldn't be more tweaked.
When Nick opened up his camera suit and it went completely spread out to get the most surface area, he slowed down to about 114 miles an hour. But over here, this is where he started flapping his wings like a cartoon to see if he can slow down, goofy style. That didn't seem to work too well.
So 114 miles per hour looks like the speed to aim for. But Grant's remembered a crucial part of the story they've overlooked. So Tori needs to suit up.
We need to set Nick up again, because the specifically said the skydiver tried to land on his feet.
Okay,
In other words, he
I have a
was
route.
ready like the last test, but then at the last second he tried
what?
to land
No,
the jump.
no, I'm
And
not
I'm
doing this.
guessing that even if the guy was
No.
for a second or two, he can significantly change the speed at which he hit the seesaw.
Who cares?
Here we are again. Putting our lives on the line for a second. Don't get me wrong, I mean, I love skydiving. But I mean, I've only been 2 times, so maybe that's natural.
They all assume the standard throttle
Look
position.
what's coming in 3
Takes 10
days.
full seconds, and least 600 feet
Wait,
of
what
free
happened?
fall to reach terminal velocity.
Verity. What
Then it tries going vertical.
is
It's harder than it looks. A few seconds later, he tries again.
verity?
Hopefully, Nick stayed upright long enough for the computer to register any change in velocity. And if Brad was right, that brief moment of verticality will affect the speed and impact.
Then, at the last second,
No,
he
but
tries to
that makes
land
me
on his
so
feet,
scared.
kind of closes up into a smaller position, and his speed shoots up a little bit. But since it's only 1 second, he gets to about 122 miles an hour. Now that is the important number right there, because that's the final speed at which he hits the
Just the second time in Mythbusters history, the whole team was pulled together to test one fantastic fable. The skydiver who hit a seesaw and sent a little girl 7 stories high. If that's not too hard to swallow, the myth says she survived the adventure. But that car park catastrophe still haunts Adam.
It's not looking good for this myth. I mean, if our regulations
Verity keep
are
going. Verity can't climb.
can't come close
So
to
when we get here,
can't transfer the energy to the
we'll
skydivers, little girl, then this thing's busted. We've
literally,
seen anything fly.
like, we'll literally get a.
Really enormous, but there's nothing stopping us from improving on that design, making one that's indestructible, a super seesaw.
Building mother of all seesaws. I love it.
And if it holds together, the girl might just fly.
She might.
And Jamie has some grand plans. It may
Verity.
not be the best seesaw
You're not ready to
ever.
hit it.
Who knows what NASA has locked away.
Verity.
But he's aiming high.
Tell me.
Exactly be done with delivering the load from the
Verity.
projectile
Tell me
right before it hits the ground.
what is
Why scribble when
coming
you've got the software to design
in
and test the
3
concept?
days. I
We're using
am
software,
ready.
I've had for a while, but I've never really been able to use it to its full potential.
Verity.
The beauty of something
Tell
like this is that it really
me
allows me to push the limits of the material that we design.
what is
It doesn't matter
coming.
if the design breaks the computer, I'll just pull up another one.
You're just gonna keep saying that.
Again. And that way, by the time I get around to building the real thing, I already know it's going to work.
Jamie's
You're just
decided
gonna
to
say
build
the
his
same
engine
thing.
2 parts, both hinged on a pivot.
Where does that put us as far as our yield strength?
The big picture here is to maximize the energy transfer from the falling man to the girl and to keep the seesaw intact.
So I started thinking
Alright,
about
Verity,
what
you're
do I
coming
know
with
that is
me.
really massively strong and
You are
lightweight.
coming
So what I
with
came up
me.
with was a construction gun like this toy.
I'm gonna furnace this guy, I
Instead of relying
swear.
on something to not bend,
No,
they put a
no.
cable across the top of it.
Because
So
you
the
really
load
want to
that's
be
being
furnace,
experienced
don't
is
you?
on that cable.
Don't you,
And
buddy?
instead of a
Buddy,
bending force on this
Let me
spark
use you
structure
as
here,
the
you've got a
furnace.
compressive load. It's hard to see here, but the load is
Oh, I
this
got
way.
some
And
stuff.
so you end up with something that's able to build whole buildings, and yet there's really not a whole lot there.
Wait.
The next few hours sees Jamie and a small team of experts refine the design.
Well.
Look,
What do we have here?
While Jamie thinks big, Adam goes small
A
scale to
little
get some idea of
not
what to
so
look for when they
innocent,
try this again
Verity.
at full force.
If I can't
Building a toy teeter totter is easy.
kill you.
No. Kind of wholesome.
Or that's what you said.
Filling a muscle man body with lead shot is kind of strange. But capping it off with a baby doll head
Burn
is
you.
just plain weird. Still, should do the job.
Wait, he's done. He's done.
This is the scale model of our seesaw rig. This is our little girl. Yes, she looks. And this is our
Verity,
skydiver.
I said you
They are the
fire.
weight
Fire.
of our real skydiver and our little girl. About 3.5. What I want to invest in
Okay,
is
mid.
what happens to her when
You just dropped
the
her.
hits the seesaw. The seesaw doesn't break. Where does she go? What is her trajectory? And what can I predict about her trajectory?
So Adam starts test number 1
I said
up on the scissor rail. On one line indicates a perfect drop point, and it's plausible. The
doesn't matter. I'm waiting. That's how I am.
Oh god, that's one of the best ice cream I've ever. I dropped the weight from about 10 feet up. She smacked into
Alright,
that
what
plant
else?
at a pretty high speed, which means she's going higher in the air than the lead weight it's starting from.
I hope you prefer. Not that it will matter.
So Adam installs a scale that measures the drop height at 6-inch intervals. Alright, Fergie,
Wait.
he starts out from just 30 inches.
3, 2, 1.
Drop it from 36 inches. For such a simple test, this one is giving me tons of data. And good data. 42 inches. Number one, I think she might actually make it to the roof of that 7-story building or higher. Here we go with 48.
No.
Second, I'm noticing her flight characteristics. She is pretty much staying in line with the seesaw. Wow. Either landing where she took off from or landing around the center of the seesaw. That gives me a really good bead on where we can all safely be when we're watching this thing happen full scale. Drop from a height of 36 inches. When it's done, Adam checks the replays to log the stats. And the big graph confirms his optimism. Hey dude, check this out.
Okay, we got a bird.
Right,
Got a
when
bird.
the bucks have joined, the line shows a
Verity.
compound increase that's hard to
What?
ignore. When I dropped the weight from 54 inches, she flew 8 feet into the air. Wow. I looked at this, I think she
What about you again?
makes it to the top of the 7-story building. But a full-scale girl won't hit those
Verity.
dizzy heights without
What
taking
is
the super seesaw.
mine then?
They cut the parts, and now they have to put it together.
Verity.
Obviously, we like the complex
No.
engineering challenges.
Then
Let's move.
sing.
Shredded plain.
Verity.
Big love recipe.
You are.
This is the first time we've ever
You
resorted
already
to
know
pure
too.
simulations.
You already know too.
We're calculating huge amounts of energy. When that sky guy hits our seesaw,
Well, what if I pick you up?
all of its energy, all of its energy.
Verity. Where
Everything that we've done thus far says that this will do that.
village? Okay, I think he's at the course. So this is, I even have 2 days left.
Even without welds on
I can
it,
ask him,
it's
but I
really
think
strong.
that's not me.
We're not only using a different material, in this case we're using chromoly steel, we're using a different configuration of it as well. The way these joints kind of grab all of the other members, it's going to be really, really sturdy once we get it all welded.
This
How
thing
many
that looks like a maximum security birdhouse is in fact
are
the vital fulcrum.
The
Okay, I think
trusses
it's
like this
2.
are going to be welded on here, and this is where the
Verity.
riveting happens. It's got to be really strong because
Or
there's going to be one heck of a lot of weight.
And if this engineering marvel breaks, the girl, just like the myth, ain't going nowhere.
yes, 4 of every window. Now. 4 of every window.
In just 2 days, believe in the myth of a skydiver hitting a seesaw and shooting
I'm
a
trapping
small
him,
girl
too.
70 feet high as Wayne.
These are the thing I have.
Let's rethink this thing. And wax. Wow. JB's super seesaw was promising, but now they need to find a way to accelerate a full-weight dummy to terminal velocity and hit the target.
Okay, so now we know the speed the bus goes to fall in the zone, just over 120 miles an hour.
Yeah, but there's a problem. We need at least 600 feet to get
Running,
that speed.
running away.
600 feet? You know how hard it's going to be to hit a target dropping buster from 600 feet?
Yeah, so we need to figure out a way the bus
Alright.
would fall faster than gravity at a reasonable distance, like 100 feet, and still hit the X.
What about bungee?
Bungee?
Yeah, we do like a reverse bungee where we attach Buster to one end of the bungee, we anchor the other end, and we stretch him up and release him. It hits the target every time.
Fresh from skydiving school, Greg and Tori head for the hills to try another extreme sport. Again, it's all in the name of scary science.
You know, we got close on board a slingshot, but we've never actually used a bungee. Yeah, I mean, it's a good idea, but is it going to get our skydiver up to 122 miles an hour? Well, now there's only one way to find out.
Oh, now we do.
Yep.
Wait.
The method behind this madness is to see if a giant bungee cord could work in reverse. To slingshot a skydiver simulate to that magic mark of 122 miles per hour.
Now, I haven't bungee jumped myself before. I'm used to
What's
strapping
happening
things
here?
together, but I've never actually depended on it to keep me from dying.
And they're both trusting their luck.
So what are these wristbands for?
So set the house to a blaze. We're gonna stay right out there. But one day left. I'm going to set the house ablaze.
On your way down, you will be going at 68.3 miles an hour.
I'm just gonna. This might be a really boring video if I do this, but what if I just.
It's better by selective cremation.
Alright, so I know there's geometry that GD. Nope,
He
that's
jumps
not
away.
the roadblocks.
Finds the platform.
Nope, there's
And
geometry.
takes a
I
last
have an idea, but I need to go back in.
Wait, I used my up arrow. It works. I was even in Wait, no!
Let's hope so.
Right, so Tori is CBS all over the place. I mean, it's like, I don't know how it's so accurate. This is crazy.
But yeah, I think this is really gonna work. I can really feel the stretch and the acceleration on the way back.
Why
up.
is it 60%
Yeah, we're
like?
gonna have to tweak this in order to get our skydiver to go 122 miles an hour.
Casey, and a man who might be able to help them out is
No,
Casey
no,
Dale.
no.
Hey,
You have to be kidding me.
wait, I can just what's on the recent tab? I don't know if I can do that.
No.
Wave challenge. Wave challenge, bro.
Will be his best and biggest rubber band, which Casey calls a
No, no, no. Don't say you're evil eye, really.
stretch and wrap.
So this is looks like the best looking bubble. What's the most out there? Oh, it's a wave challenge. Scratch.
A giant canvas struggles to dress her man. Then add some personality.
No, now you have a kid? I never seen you. Put a parachute on you? Drop you out of the sky?
Bye, Verity.
Should give a spot at
Haha.
dress plan.
What if fall down?
Ricochets off like this, that's not good for us. So we're helping it along by squaring off that end a little bit. That's what this is here. As well as
Verity.
scan that impact.
With the frames and the parts being perfectly
Every time I place a checkpoint, it lags my game.
you rig the high strength
Every time I place a checkpoint, it lags my
working
game.
just like the cables on a crane.
Wait,
They
it's
should give us a compression
This is
rather
so
than a bending one.
No.
It's so accurate. Okay, let's lock it in the editor. Okay.
In theory, the rope is even stronger than the spine. But no one knows can convert this amazing structure to withstand the sudden impact. And then there's a wait. Will she survive? Will she even fly? The big questions and a dozen little ones, all the answer tomorrow.
Okay, guys, this is
All
my wave
five Mythbusters and joint forces portray a bizarre urban legend. The young girl who supposedly survived a 7-story flight from the end of a seesaw was busted and placed as a spectacle itself. Their island, David Shipyard.
Set the house ablaze.
This will be uploaded in 3 days, probably.
And that's fascinating where it's important also to place it on the side of the dry dock back to our second story building.
I wish I could practice that note. I can't. Oh, wait.
Tori Grant arrived a day early to make things right for the big test.
So if you're wondering what these giant plates are, well, we can't
joined welds and pipes together,
That's not bad.
Adam nervously considers his next step.
I want to make sure that my skydiver gets this seesaw square. So I'm going to run 2 guide wires that will guide all the way down to hit the seesaw precisely. I've got a weld in
Okay, it's
the
quite a
bottom
action
point.
challenge. Like, I bet this is
Then
gonna be crazy.
I got to walk out to the end of the crane and then the spreader bar. That should be fun.
It's understood that Adam has a strange idea of fun.
Hey.
The job itself is simple enough: to secure a swing over the very end of the boom.
Well, that's it. We're fully rigged up here. I'm going to go down below.
Greg goes up to attach the spreader bar to the swing. Getting this right is probably the most crucial part of the setup.
What's that?
Dang it.
I don't know.
At the top, Greg welds 2 sturdy steel tabs to the trench post.
Yeah.
Adam fastens the wires, then fantasizes about being the fall guy.
So, right now, picture me as an experimental skydiver. I would like to feel the central altitude, and I am being reverse slingshot into the ground, using these guide wires to guide me, falling all the way into the fan our seaside, hopefully, our little girl party.
What just happened?
Casey, you made it.
With impeccable timing, Casey arrives without a bag full of
Is there even a practice mode? I don't think so. I think they have to just trial and error.
God, that's crazy. So this is our Mongol bungee cord. It's 28 feet long, 5 times bigger than a normal bungee cord.
Where
It's
is
stretched up to 8 times its own length for a break. Approximately stretched 3 times its own length to get our skydiver falling at 120 miles an hour.
They've done their sums and found that 1,240 pounds of
Wait, let me
steel
ask. Wait.
I've practiced
Wait.
like, I'm like,
Listen, it goes with the big hook. Is this?
Where
This tells us exactly how it
feels so unexciting. We'll get into this physics or what.
The dynamo gets hooked up to the
Oh,
We're not being so way
all they need is a body. But they carries alternate man on a dry run.
You can't get me up here. It's practically impossible.
filled with sand. And the idea is that it weighs 171 pounds, which is exactly the same as our human analog boat.
I'll just camp up here and you can't get me. It's just that easy.
Tire in sand, hurling towards the earth at 122 miles an hour. I'm not really sure
That's what just wait.
what's going to happen, but I know it's going to be violent.
Can keep watching.
It will. They'll be dealing with huge forces from the bungee as they try to propel the weight smoothly down the guide wire for a direct and internal velocity.
You know you have a good myth when you're excited about
I do the
the
bit. This is the top of the video. I'm fully down demon. Listen,
This is
what?
a
It's a fully down demon.
Alright, we're at 2240 pounds of force. Ready
Oh
to test
no,
this?
you can actually search.
This is our calibration test number 1.
Oh god, a show
Here we go.
circles.
3, 2, 1.
You see what happened? Josh, we just heard the end of it.
I mean, I don't know what to do. You're everywhere too.
It kind of works. I mean, it gives us some stay together.
Negative part of it.
Yeah, I mean, the bungee cord works.
You got
Number 2 is going to need a little bit of revision. Yeah, because this is not an actual
what?
test.
What
I'm so
the fact
tired.
that just simply dash?
Well, I'll
What
keep
happened
watching.
was the inner tube that we had to sand in
Wait, sorry, let me hit the back. This is crazy. Wait, why is this actually such a sick level?
to accelerate the skydive.
What?
The best possible solution is simple and
Jeff,
cheap.
this is so sick.
I'll just unpause it when something happens. No, never mind. I'm doing it back on.
If the bag holds together, they'll get a precise fix on the spring of the fall skydive. And they're hoping that's very close to 520
I mean, that was
miles per
real
hour.
luck. I mean, these are some insane.
Test
I
number
don't know.
2.
I think something like 60% light zones are so accurate. I mean, whatever. That's the problem. GD and Roblox. Well, that was interesting.
Walmart Express delivery comes as fast as an hour, so new parents can travel a little later. That's all you asked me.
Just finish that test. The straps on the back broke. So that didn't pull down, it just fell down.
It's not possible.
Right? Have the most confusing privacy and
This doesn't get
we're joined that with Verizon.
Hey, Casey?
Casey has a social high-speed Wi-Fi cord, which they'd all like to save for tomorrow. Still, they can't proceed without dialing in the speed. So it's
There was a day counter on the top right of my screen this entire time.
We're just gonna take it up, and the very second that it hits the right force, we're gonna trigger it. So still waiting
Being
around.
a kid means being terrified of literally everything. The dark, quicksand, this haircut I just got. And when we get older, we grow out of most of these fears. But what if I told you there were certain fears from my childhood that I still have today? And it's all because of these stories I'm about to tell you, including one about the time where an animatronic did something so terrifying to me that I vowed to never go back to Chuck E. Cheese. So I'm going to tell you about all my childhood fears, and we're going to decide whether they were actually realistic or not really scary at all. But before we get to the animatronic story, we got to talk about the fear that literally every kid on the face of this earth has. JoJo. The fear of being kidnapped. And not just the fear of being kidnapped, but also white vans. No, not the shoes. These white vans. Those are still shoes. I'm talking about these white vans. Finally, there we go. I promise I'm gonna fire my editor if he keeps acting up like this. LOL, no he isn't. But do you think I can't see this? What are you talking about? Anyways, I have a very specific reason for why I fear white vans growing up. Now I know, there's already a stigma around white vans. Like the person who's driving it is probably someone that's gonna offer you free candy, but then if you get in a van, you're gonna get kidnapped. So I'm growing up with this information being pumped into my brain constantly, and I'm already on high alert. I'm looking at every white van thinking, yep, there's definitely some kids trapped in there. But here's the thing that made this fear go from irrational to completely justified. Because there was actually someone in it when we saw him or two. I'm talking full.
I've never seen seesaw like this before.
I actually don't have a remote to that. But anyways, next up, Amanda the Adventurer. The premise of this game is that you find a box of VHS tapes in your attic that belonged to a relative. The tapes contain a children's show called Amanda the Adventurer, starring a girl who...
What would the world be like without lines? What would the world be like without waiting?
totally absurd.
What would the world be like without the letter A?
My name would be DM. Black. Leave a like on this video.
Let's go ahead and find out. First up, world without lying.
Oh my god!
This world sucks. Hey, what's it say in the background? 30% chip, 70% hair. No company can lie about anything ever again.
Verity.
I kind of like this one.
Yeah, I feel like the world would be a better place, you know? I feel like sometimes a little white lie is good. Like, overall, if people or companies couldn't lie, the world would be all
I
sunshine and
think
rainbows.
yes, but
You look great.
I'll pause this. Oh, he actually gave me. I didn't even ask for flowers.
But you can just not say anything, though. It would be a form of silence, I think. Because you wouldn't want to say the truth. Somebody could just ask you and you had to start this.
Exactly, because you can't lie, and omission is technically lying, right? When you say anything,
Tend to be mute.
Your dad busted still in the millions.
but that's a lie. You can't pretend that. Like, you can't pretend. Hey, it's be very different if you couldn't lie.
If the red one triggers,
Can I still wear a hat in this
if
world?
the green one triggers,
This chair
she's
will go
injured
for
and
you.
alive, but it's not walking away.
So they're finally all set to see about playing that.
That don't look good?
On the end of the seesaw,
You look great. You look
Billy
great,
Lodge,
Chad.
a 6-year-old, 70 feet
They
high.
can't lie because they're watching this video, so I totally trust them.
Entertainment characters understood. Or that little girl, way up in the air. There's some house problems that we could have. Split apart only for parties entertainment. Things could not line up properly. Great. And not to mention, she has to go up pretty much straight up in the air for this to work.
Let's spin it, but this is not-
I have a feeling he can do what the average man would do on impact from that height. He is going to squish the really little tiny.
Admit it's all about the welfare of the girl. Could she really survive a 7-story springboard? Best way to find out.
Push the line for my love.
Seesaw stuff, a full-size test.
How many hours?
Here we go.
Whenever you like, we can talk about it. Look, I'm
Verity.
guys think like aliens, stuff like that. Tell the truth.
I'm just roasting him. I don't know.
You look great today, Al. I get it.
Down there in the water, you can't get it.
This delicious sugar. It's you and your girlfriend who made Mac. Ew. Don't worry about it. Who would want that? Hey, yo.
I'm thinking of flying that way. Please starts to come after me.
He's just gonna die, isn't he?
But, well, it's whatever.
The inner tube gets a
Poor guy. He could have used a watermelon. That always makes me feel better. That is true, dude. Everything that's flavored today.
Okay. Wait. Okay, I gave you some less time than me. So we'll just wait for Verity. He's too scared to do it. Like, he won't chase me. He's too slow. Also, how's he gonna get up that water? Unless this one somehow does as well. Might be two verities.
That's 13 stories.
They're trying to make fruit.
This is about to go straight up. Just to grab another vegetable. This red salad total trouble from the chemicals to take it out of it. Just a vegetable. Doesn't seem
It's not a vegetable.
With broad guesses about physics, grossly overestimating what's possible. In this case, leaving the prospect
Yeah, I hate vegetables too.
grossly underestimating.
Organic material against any historical.
Possibly strong sea salt.
Yeah, I don't know how to live in that world. I would rather live in a world without other things. I think this next one we'd actually would have lived. This is a world without waiting. It's like a
Verity. That's my dare him to take me out of it.
Well, why are you guys waiting? Are there like a line of people that want to kiss and slap you? This is my
I
lawyer.
dare you to chase me. Ah, he's not fun. Yeah, he just makes me sore. That's why he didn't want to chase me.
I think our work here is done.
Actually, I might feel like that way if you actually start. But I think he starts at like night or something. We'll see.
But this world was terrible. I take everything back. You wouldn't have to wait for death. Think about it. Okay, hold on. What are some pros then? I don't like that. Have to wait to Michael Jackson, LeBron James, the professionals. But sometimes like waiting is the journey, not the destination. It's about the friends we made along the way during the wait. Yeah. Okay. Well, let's.
Of course, here you are.
That means no more reservations. I like it. They don't wait for the food either. Oh my gosh, I hate waiting for food. Oh wait, yeah, I'm starting to come around to this one.
You know what I was thinking? I would love to go to the ocean.
What are you gonna take a teleport?
Are you ready?
Zip zap gone.
So much weight.
That was what I was going.
Brody's skill isn't gonna chase me? What is Brody doing? That's why he won't chase me.
This is honestly where you want to go with the scroll picture on your phone, TikTok, shorts, or anything. Isn't it crazy, like, how if you have to wait for something to load, like, you get so angry, too? Like, if I have to wait for, like, a video to load for some reason, if, like, my Wi-Fi's cutting out, I get so angry. Even if it's 3.5 seconds, that's like, what the use this magical device do? Like, it's literally, when you think about it, it's shooting signals to outer space that comes back so you can watch another video of a dog running in the time. I would just learn every music instrument if I didn't have to wait.
Something's wrong. Where's Wilson?
What's he waiting for? No,
It's coming, I think.
That's ridiculous.
Gotcha. That's definitely not a role that I was. But she did have to wait for her response. Luckily, we don't have to wait for the next one.
What's the name of the video for this one? I guess I'm far away. Is that? Did you all see that? Or is that just me? Exactly. Alright, time to.
Ladies and gentlemen, the Orange Rock estimates for the next year.
There was a village and another portal here all this time.
Producing states. We have concluded the following. The cold winter has apparently not affected the orange harvest.
I think I'm scared of verity. He really thinks I'm that scared. Verity? Verity! We're gonna run back too. Oh, he's still not gonna say anything. That's how he is.
Oh, see, I made Lewis a bet here. Lewis bet me that we could both get rich.
bitch and put y'all in the farmhouse at the same time. You think we can do it? I won.
Die off. $1. Thank you, Louis. How are you? Certainly. Hard call, gentlemen. You can't expect us to know the rules of the exchange. Mr. Duke, all accounts will be settled at the end of the day's trading, without exception.
You know perfectly well we don't have
I guess he's still
$394
there,
in cash.
fine.
I'm sorry, boys. But the Duke
Come
brothers
on.
seats on the exchange up for sale once. Seats all assets of Duke and the Duke commodities brokers. Close all personal holdings on brand on brand according to the Duke.
Guess who did it?
This is an outrage. By demanding an investigation. You can't sell our seats. The Duke's been sitting on this exchange since we found it. We founded this exchange. It's ours. It belongs to us. Well, if I was in that way, we're going to call an ambulance. I can't. Now you speak.
And he
I'm
still
afraid to
hasn't
open right now.
come.
Get those brokers back in here. Turn those machines back.
What the? What am I?
Hello?
Oh
Are you there?
no.